Three. We're alive here in Waupun Correctional. Back in '96, when I was there, 4 years to be exact, I got in a little bit of trouble doing a little bit of gang-related activity, better known as racketeering. For the lords, that is, for just simply sitting like this and looking at this beautiful tree that's better known as a hydrangea. It's pretty typical, rather topical. I meant tropical, because I am itching from the poison sumac that this guy named Chad got me. Anyway, I am seriously invested in this $75 tree because it's going to make Chad's house that much more beautiful, folks. I highly advise you to, the hole has been sunk. It looks a little low, but I'm going to backfill it with a little bit of mineral juice, better known as a piss, that I have to take. But you always want to make sure when you're planting shrubs, trees, of any of the like, whether annuals or perennials. Next lesson will tell you the difference between the two of annuals and perennials. These happen to be annuals because they come back every year, hence the concept of annual. Anyway, we're back here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, trying to get Chad's hydrangea level. And when it comes from the nursery, you never know what you're going to get as far as how it starts to grow. So just because it looks bent, girls at home, women at home, literally, it hits the spot every time. Just okay, great answer, good meeting. These are bought and paid for. Only 5'9". I say, yeah, you're only. Anyway, this is a commentary better known for 18 and older. So if you're watching this and you're under that age, please discontinue. They're riding what looks like lawnmower engines or two-stroke motors on a makeshift bicycle. Backfill it with a little. This is where your hands get a little dirty. And I don't know if where's my knife? I need my knife. It has a different concept on burlap. Burlap's like lambskin condoms. All right, folks, we're back. I'm taking the burlap down off the base of this shrub. They're known as a hydrangea. They're very beautiful. They smell great. They need semi-sun to full sun to be in its flourishing, prosperous prime. And burlap can stay in the ground, so we're not taking this completely out. We're just allowing the base and the roots of this baby hydrangea to expand. And everybody's been right 99.9% of the time. Is you leave the burlap in. It keeps the structural part of the plant or shrub founded in its original form. So when this thing was seeded, it had to start somewhere, and this one happened to be bent growing into the burlap for whatever reason, wherever it was at. I believe this one came from Minnesota. Sure. All right, well, I'm going to get into this rock wall here that we just put up yesterday, and it relates to the Great Wall of China. These are rocks, actually, and I do not own the rights to this, but I do need to make mention, these came off of deep sea charter boat that came from the Great Wall of China, and the value is priceless. However, we got them for a couple boxes of lobster tail and shrimp, and there's a relation there because these things are known to have a very good aura about these rocks, given the Oriental Western culture, which vibe about these rocks. They give off an aura that is supposed to be about nourishment, about growth, about balance and prosperity, and that's not a sales pitch, that's the truth. So we invested in these rocks, and they're going to be here for hopefully for the next centuries to come. But they're going to coincide with the rest of the plant agriculture we're going to put in here. Chad Richards, he is with Expect More Science. He is a influential resource to me, and he's a role model. But he he thrives his life on doing the right thing and helping others and being a good father. Check out some of his films on YouTube. Chad Richards is his name. And we do this in our everyday lives, but this is a project that's supposed to be fun, and it's also supposed to be a learning moment for Chad, because it's long overdue. This house is 125 years old. It's part of the framework of this city of Milwaukee. It's a historical landmark, and if you don't believe me, just look around you. Look at behind me. That church right there, hence the sign that Chad and me did. That is another influential part of Milwaukee, another landmark. Hey folks, we're back again here, and I just want to show you what a shrub looks like. This is going to be incorporated over here with this other one, and we'll probably in its finest. And what a thing we take for granted, plant life. You know, everybody thinks landscaping's about cutting lawns and sitting on a lawnmower, but they don't get into the whole. Look at this, Chad. Get a view of this. This is the landscape of a creation custom to Chad's house. This is not just something that you just wing. There's time, there's money, there's all sorts of things included in this. But Chad, you did a hell of a job getting the right concepts here and the right species, because this is kind of a before. We're going to get to you guys in an after in a couple months when this thing is really kicking and you see some real grass and these roses and these hydrangeas. We got a couple magnolia trees. Oh, you're not filming. Clean and looking like the house that he has dreamed of having and keeping. The way it is.
So I've often been told that if you leave a rake, you shouldn't leave it just laying down, because somebody could stand on it and it might pop them in the face.
Or the nuts.
Anyways. Rake it up. 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 Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chad Richards, and if you're still watching this, then you have nothing better to do. I'd like to thank you for joining me for yet another exciting episode of That's Nothing to Talk About.